Hello, Duane Brumitt here from TriStar Martial Arts Academy, and welcome to the Power of Common Courtesy. Now, let me ask you a question. Are you easily frustrated with the way others treat you? Do you scream when you get cut off in traffic, or get angry when someone checks out at a grocery store with 13 items, in the 10 item or less lane? Lack of consideration can cause frustration for you, but it can also remind you to do, your part in making the lives of others around you better. When you do, you'll feel better about yourself, and you'll feel far less frustrated about the things that are going on around you. Common courtesy has the power to lift your mood and make those things around you and people around you more happier at the same time. Now, to do your part to make someone smile by offering them some kind of common courtesy. It's simple, and it requires no investment of time or really money on your part, just as a little respect and consideration, right? By putting others ahead of yourself in small ways, you can experience a powerful connection with common people around you, and it all begins with common courtesy. Now, let's talk about please and thank you. If you develop a habit of saying please and thank you, you'll experience amazing benefits in all of your relationships. This is a simple way to show that you care and that you appreciate the things that people do for you. Your spouse will feel more loved. Your children will learn that you value them. And, the cashier at the grocery store will even feel appreciated as well. Instead of demanding what you want, ask in a calm tone voice, and say please. When someone does something for you, say thank you. These small changes don't have to cost anything, but these words have a powerful and effect on your relationships. Now, let me quickly tell you a story that happened just a couple of days ago when I went to the grocery store. I was walking up to the grocery store. There was a lady that was outside. She had one of the grocery carts full of bags of trash. She obviously was outside in the morning getting all the trash, out of the trash cans and picking up and sweeping up the trash that was on the ground. Well, I could see that, she believed that this wasn't a very glorifying job, just kind of by her demeanor as she was working. So all I did was I said to her, "Boy," I said, you have the most important job here, don't you?" And she kind of looked at me funny, puzzled, and and she kind of said, "Well, yeah." And I said, "Yours is the most important job, because if it doesn't look clean on the outside, you're not going to get anybody to come in and shop on the inside." Well, she turned to me and she says, "Thank you." And that's all I did, and then I walked away. I gave her a slight compliment. I said thank you to her for cleaning up the outside, basically, because it's so important that, again, if the outside isn't clean, nobody's going to want to shop on the inside. So please and thank you. Now, here's the next thing. Let someone in ahead of you while you're driving. Want an easy way to put yourself in a great frame of mind on your way, to and from work? Leave the house a few minutes early. Look for an opportunity to purposely let someone in ahead of you at a traffic light on the way. You'll put a smile on their face, and you'll feel less frazzled, at the same time. Maybe also put some, pleasing music in on the radio to relax you. When you see, something attempting to get, someone or something, or someone attempting to get in your lane, ease up on the gas pedal and give them the room to get in. You'll still get there on time, but you'll feel far less stressed because, you have this new attitude. Now, let other people speak. And here's what I mean by that. In conversations, you likely spend a majority of your time thinking about what you're going to say next from what the person has said. But as a result, you may end up, interrupting or creating resentment in the person and failing to hear most of what that person is saying. So instead, let the other person speak without interrupting them. After they're finished, ensure that you understand what they've told you before you proceed. So what you're saying, Johnny, is this. Repeat back to them. And in addition to avoiding frustration and hurt feelings, you'll often solve problems in less time by reducing misunderstanding. So the power of common courtesy. We talked about saying please and thank you. We talked about letting someone in ahead of you while you're driving. We talked about letting other people speak. With these few steps, you'll feel good about yourself, and you'll contribute to the happiness to the other people around you. In addition, Now, common courtesy has the power to shift your focus from yourself to others. And when you focus on others, you're going to feel a greater sense of happiness and self-confidence as a result. Again, this is Duane Brumitt with TriStar Martial Arts Academy with the power of common courtesy. If you have any questions about common courtesy or anything about our program, you can reach us at www.karateisgoodforyou.net or by telephone at 815-932-5425. Have a great day.